it is time for little Meals and Feels. Nutritious notes of community and compassion from your Meals on Wheels of the Monterey Peninsula. And we have Susan Elwood in studio, recruitment and outreach manager.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. That's the
How
first time
are you?
I've seen you since you were away.
I know.
Very
Well, it's
nice to
wonderful to have you back.
Thank you.
On the heels of such a wonderful event. There's always so much going on at Meals on Wheels, but this past weekend was a big one.
It was. I mean, we had our Women Who Care fundraiser at Point Pinos Grill at the PG Golf Course.
What a lovely
And
location. I like that.
It was. It was a lovely location. The fog came in just a little too soon and was a little breezy, but then the sun broke out and was lovely. It was a lovely layout. Tammy, who runs the show there, did a phenomenal job with her staff, with everything, with the food, just the decor thing. It was just a wonderful night in recognition of Mary Warburton Boland, who was our
Amazing
Woman
woman
of the Year.
Amazing one. We were lucky enough to have her come into studio with Esther a few weeks back. And what a powerhouse. I hope to be her someday. But even though she gives back tenfold to the community, but she is basically full-time nannying for
her beautiful 8-year-old Ileana. that when she retired from vice president of business banking from Mechanics Bank, I snagged her to be a server with us on Tuesdays. So she has been doing that for over a year. And then she is, the nanny with Ileana all the other time. But in between all of that, she is just a powerhouse in the sense of she's lived here for 45 years. The joke with Mary is that it's Mary from Tulare from the dairy. That's, she's from the Central Valley. Her family was dairy cows and in Tulare. But she has given back so much and just embraces the community in which she lives, and also for her daughter and granddaughter, and being involved in so much. But it was a wonderful night of recognition in the sense that it was such an array of people celebrating her, from banking to philanthropy, to golf, to friends of her daughters, who works at Lewis Builders and Interior Design, an arm of their organization. Sandbar and grill friends. I mean, it was just across the board.
That's awesome.
And friends that she has had, and clients from banking that she's had for, 45 years.
That's so fantastic.
Yeah.
So just the creme de la creme of the community coming out.
Right.
To this beautiful kind of like casual but classy venue. I love it. Because last year it was more of a club setting, a little bit fancier, hotel vibes.
Yeah.
But I dig it.
Yeah. And we had wonderful sponsors of it. Fenton and Keller, attorneys at law, Mechanics Bank, Central Coast Senior Services, Montage Health, Scheid Wine and Rath Wines were our wines.
The
so
best.
It was wonderful.
The best.
And Witston Engineering. And that alone just showed you, all the support for her, having known her over life's time. And it was a grand night. And it was just fun to be able to celebrate someone whose impact in the community has been so strong. Because in the past, I believe, and my experience has been, having been with Meals on Wheels for 5 years come August, that the recipient has always been kind of Meals on Wheels driven, has done so much with us in a variety of capacities. And Mary has, but it was really more her impact on the community at large that we are part of. And when she said, I'm not worthy of this award, I said, snap out of it. You have to understand, we're looking at the bigger picture of your impact with
which is
nonprofits
massive.
And all around us, not just with us. She also last year was a catalyst. There were 3 of us that pounded the pavement for silent and live auctions for Classique in November. She has a long breadth of people that she knock on the door for. I did, Heidi did, and so we just pounded the pavement as a trio and did wonderful things. So yeah, people know her, and the joy of Mary for me is that when you are in need of a vendor or a person for an organization that you need to utilize, she knows them. It's not just saying flippant, oh, I know them. She knows them, and she knows them through and through, and that is her strength of her involvement in our community.
What an incredible woman. And so this is an annual event, Women Who Care, presented by Meals on Wheels. And she was the recipient this year. And I can't think of a more deserved recipient.
Right. Yeah, neither could we. And we were just, it was just a lovely, lovely night. And also for her family, came in from Tulare, her brothers. their wives. Her granddaughter was there.
Cute.
And yeah, so I think that it was just an overwhelming great night of gratitude for everything that she has done.
Incredible. Well, I mean, geez, very merry this Meals on Wheels, but let us not forget that in light of government funding cuts officially to Meals on Wheels, anyone out there listening, if you're thinking about donating time, money, any of your resources, MOWMP.org. We always are, especially drivers, anything you got. It's a wonderful place to volunteer.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And anything else we just need to put on our radar? What are we looking forward to now, Susan?
Well, we're looking forward to hitting the pavement for Classique.
Oh, already. You guys are on it.
It is. It's November 2nd, Sunday. We're going to be hitting the pavement for silent auction, live auction items. So when we come knocking, and again, as you said, in this tumultuous time that we're in right now with the government, I mean, I think Classique this year is going to be bigger and better than ever.
No doubt.
Just because we're on thin ice, and I think that everybody is feeling that for us and wants us to be successful and survive on this peninsula.
I mean, we must for the livelihood of this community.
Exactly.
November 2nd, my son's birthday. Well, fantastic. Susan, thank you so much for coming in. And Gerald, he's here too.
Yes, he is.
He's just taking videos, doing his thing, always in the back, in the wings.
He did a beautiful video though that is already posted online from Women Who Care.
Oh, I saw that. I reposted it. It was great. He's the AI like tech genius over there. Anyway, shout out to Gerald. Shout out to everyone who is a part of Meals on Wheels. Again, MOWMP.org. And that was today's delicious delivery. Notes of community and compassion from your Meals on Wheels of the Monterey Peninsula. That's Meals and Feels every Tuesday at 2:45.